Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Balance of Nature.
As we celebrate America's 250th birthday this year, we're shining a spotlight on New York State's rich history.
This morning, 13 Web's Matt Malloy has a closer look at one of Rochester's first prominent black business owners.
Austin Steward was born enslaved in Virginia in 1793. His enslaver would later move to Bath, New York. It was there Steward began his fight for freedom.
He was able to consult with the New York Manumission Society and actually argue through the legal system in order to gain his freedom. So a very ingenious and courageous path to freedom that brought him ultimately to Rochester in about 1817.
Steward's story is featured in the Fight to Freedom exhibit at the Rochester Museum and Science Center.
It's so important that Austin Steward really saw literacy as a pathway to escape oppression. He actually taught himself to read and write while he was enslaved using an old spelling book.
After gaining his freedom and moving to Rochester, Steward opened his own meat market, later expanding to a grocery store. But it wasn't easy. He faced harassment, his front windows smashed, and store ransacked.
He could have very easily thought to himself, maybe it would be easier somewhere else. Maybe it wouldn't be so hard if I moved to a different area. Maybe it would be easier not to be a businessman. Instead, he took on that challenge. He knew what his rights were, and most importantly, he wouldn't take anything less than that from other people.
Much of Steward's story we hear through his own words in his 1857 memoir, 22 Years a Slave and 40 Years a Free Man.
He starts with the life of an enslaved person, which includes things they were given to wear, their treatment from their enslaver, which included very intense details of things like whips, things that were used to physically hurt them.
I think it is really extraordinary because he wrote his own autobiography. And so a lot of the ways that we know about these stories are through people writing about them, so we can actually understand his story in his own words, which is very special.
In 2021, the city of Rochester started reviewing public places named after slaveholders. In 2024, the plaza behind me would be renamed for Austin Steward, recognizing his lasting legacy and impact on Rochester. For Amazing America 250, I'm Matt Malloy.